Okay. Hi everyone. Today we want to make our presentation about demand and supply in a wooden chair. So first we want to introduce our name.
Okay, my name is Noakisha Mitwacho. Metric number is 194575. I'm from Faculty of Education, Agriculture of Science.
My name is Izanul Aziha binti Muhammad Jeffrey. My metric number is 194942 and I'm from Faculty of Economic and Management.
Hi everyone, my name is Jung Si. My metric number is 194824. I come from Faculty Economy and Management. I take the course of Bachelor Business Admin.
Hello, my name is Yilei Chao. I'm from China. My metric number is 194949. I'm from Faculty Economy and Management.
Okay.
Today, I'm going to introduce the demand of wooden chairs in the microeconomies in Malaysia. By the way, it's not real data. Let's see the demand curve. This demand curve shows that the relationship between price and the demand of wooden chairs from 2014 to 2017 years. Firstly, we can see that a fall in price, other things remaining the same. We can get an increase in the quantity demanded and a movement down along the demand curve. Secondly, when some influence on buying plans other than the price of the wooden chairs changes, there is a change in demand for the wooden chairs. Okay, finish. It's my part.
Okay, next, by moving to the supply curve of wooden chair. In the supply curve, it shows the relationship between price and supply of wooden chairs from years 2014 to the years 2017. As we can see, there are a rise in the price and other things is remaining the same. And we can get an increase in the quantity supplied and an upward movement along the supply curve. As we know, when the price of the good changes and other influences of sellers' plans remain the same, the quantity supplied change and there is a movement along the supply curve. And the fact of the supply curve is when supply increase, the supply curve will shift rightward. The law of the supply is when the price increase, the quantity also will increase. Okay, as we can see in 2004, there are no wooden chair are being produced at the 150 ringgit price of wood. But by moving to the year 2005, there are 60,000 wooden chair is produced and the price is at 250 ringgit. And we can see in the year 2006, at the 400 ringgit per wood, there are 130,000 of wooden chair is produced. And next is for 2017, at the price 550 ringgit, there are 170,000 of wooden chair is being produced. That's all. Thank you.
When the demand increase, the demand curve shift rightward. The factors that affect the demand for wooden chair is population growth, Population growth increased the demand for wooden chair by increasing the number of wooden chair consumers. When the demand increases, the demand curve shifts rightward. The factors that affect the demand for wooden chair is population growth. Population growth increases the demand for wooden chair by increasing the number of wooden chair consumers. The factor that influence the demand for wooden chair is income. Demand for the most wooden chair rapidly increase as countries become rich and can afford to buy or purchase more of all goods and services. Trend in consumer preference also is the factor that affect the demand for wooden chair. Consumer trends like design and manufacturing. Consumer concern the environment, such as recycle and environment safe. When demand decreases, the demand curve shifts leftward. The factor that affect the demand decrease for wooden chair is substitute for other materials. As a substitute for other materials such as aluminum, concrete, steel, and others, wooden chairs show that the use of energy necessary for processing is lower than the energy stored in that wood during photosynthesis. In the case of the substitute, the amount of the energy is a few times or even several dozen times higher. The price and availability of related goods also is the factor that affect the demand decrease for wooden chair. The price of substitute and complementary goods. For example, if wooden chair prices are really high, furniture price will rise and the demand will decrease, so the demand curve will shift leftward. When supplies increase, the supply curve shifts rightward. The factor that affect the supply increase for wooden chair is changes to natural forest management regimes. The implication of sustainable forest management for wooden chair supplies are frequently mentioned in forest policy discussion. The concern of sustainable forest management have been broadened in recent years, and as a result, the objectives of natural forest management in many countries are gradually shifting emphasis away from predominantly management for wooden chair production toward management that balance wooden chair production with ecological and social sustainability. These changes could have significant impacts on the amount of wooden chair we can be harvested from the world natural forests in the future. When supply increases, the supply curve shifts rightward. The factor that affect the supply increase for wooden chair is changes to natural forest management regimes. The implication of sustainable forest management for wooden chair supplies are frequently mentioned in forest policy discussion. The concern of sustainable forest management has been broadened in recent years, and as a result, the objectives of natural forest management in many countries are gradually shifting emphasis away from predominantly management for wooden chair production towards management that balance wooden chair production with ecological and social sustainability. These changes could have significant impacts on the amount of wooden chair we can be harvested shelter from the worst natural forests in the future. The factor that influences the supply increase is afforestation rate and development gains in industry forest plantation. Increasing the forest area by establishing forest plantations is one way in which future supplies of wood from forests can be increased. So the supply curve shift right way. When supply decrease, the supply curve shift that way. The factor that affect the supply decrease for wooden chair is forest growth. Reforestation remains a serious forestry policy issue for the most regions. The main direct impact of reforestation on future wood availability is that it reduces the area of forest available for wood supplies. The factor that influences the supply decrease is the cost of production. As the higher the price for the demand, wooden chair will increase the cost of producers. This will decrease the price because it costs more for these producers to keep the output same. Decrease in supply lead to increase the price, so the supply curve shift to the left way. Forest change also is the factor that affect the supply decrease. Forest degradation will affect wooden chair supplies by reducing the amount of standing commercial wooden chair available for harvest in the future. Thus, for example, as countries move from harvesting all growth or primary forest stands into second growth forest, it can be expected that harvesting volumes per unit of area will decline. As area of forests are placed into protected areas that are taken out of production, and this reduces the long-run sustainable supplies of wooden chair that can be harvested from the natural forest.
The figure illustrates the market equilibrium, the price at which quantity demanded equal quantity supply. The equilibrium level shown at the point E, which 150,000 quantity of wood and 300 for price. At price above the equilibrium price, a surplus force the price down. At price below the equilibrium price, a shortage force the price up.